Howdy archery fans, Dennis here. Hey, I'm hunting in the National Forest. It's bow season. It's October 23rd, so this is next to the last weekend, or next weekend will be the last weekend of bow season, I believe. This is my first time out, actually. Couldn't get off of work. Had a lot of stuff going on. Hunted yesterday. It was thunderstorms and rain most of the day, so that was why I ended up deciding to hunt out of a ground blind. Decided to stick with the ground blind today. It's a good spot here. I hunted this last year with my wife and helped her to harvest a doe right out of this very spot on opening day of bow season. She used a crossbow and made a perfect 35-yard shot through the screens on the ground blind. We were using a bigger ground blind, and dropped the deer. The deer didn't go 20 yards. It was a great harvest, great kill. So I didn't really originally plan to use the ground blind, although I always bring it. But because of the rain, that's what made me start out using it. So I had some mechanical broadheads that I wasn't sure about whether they were rated for shooting through screens. They may be, but I wasn't sure. So last night I ran out to Wally World and picked up some inexpensive 4-blade, fixed blade broadheads. These are made by Carpet Express. 100 grain, 4-blade. They look like they're made pretty well, actually. They cost me like $15 for 3 of them. So I think they'll work just fine for shooting through the screens, obviously. So I got that. Let's see, I've got my blind is a hub style, just big enough for bow hunting. One person. I've got my HME hub style bow hanger. I don't know if you can see that. Works pretty good. We sold a bunch of these out of our eBay store, the Outdoor Store and more. Check us out on eBay. We don't have any more, though. We're sold out of them. I got my antlers over here for rattling, and got my thermocell here if the bugs get bad in the afternoon. Yesterday I didn't have to turn it on until about 3 o'clock. But hunting in Texas, you definitely need a thermocell. They work great. The scent that comes off of them does not seem to bother game, and you can even get the earth scent ones that act as a cover scent as well. So I'm hunting using decoys. Let's see if I can zoom in so you can see them. Yeah, there's that's my buck decoy there. From a distance it kind of looks real, huh? Of course you're looking at it through the screens, and that's makes it a little hard to see. There's also a doe decoy right there to the right of it. And then another doe decoy over there. See that orange thing on that tree there? That actually is a can call that I have rigged up with a string so that I can operate it from here, so that I can make the sound come out over by the deer, over by the decoys. And the reason for that is deer have a good sense of where they hear a sound come from. I've called before and had deer come in and then look right up at me in the tree stand, because that's where they heard the sound come from. So that's why I'm using this system. I also have another system that involves an air tube that you actually blow in the tube, and the tube is connected to your call, which is over, far away from where you are. The main thing is you're trying to get them to not associate where they hear the sound with where you are, so they're not looking at you, so you have a chance to draw your bow back or get ready for your shot without being detected. Because if they're looking at you, that's hard to do. So, what else? That's about it, I guess. Hunting out of a ground blind, couple things that I do is, like right now, I've got half the windows open, and I'm only gonna be able to shoot or see, what's in front of me and a little bit to the side. And if something comes in from behind, I won't see it, but that's okay, because if I have windows open behind me, then that will help to show any movement I make, because I'll be silhouetted by the light from the open window behind me. Right now, if a deer looks in here, he's mainly going to see dark. But if I've got windows open all around and I'm moving, he'll definitely pick that up. He may even pick it up now, but definitely have a better chance with if I don't have windows behind me open. And having the screens up helps as well to conceal your movement. It actually also helps conceal your scent as well. So I've had great success with ground blind hunting, and more so when I had the screens up, actually. Sometimes it's so hot you have to have them down just to get some airflow. But right now it's not the case. So I guess that's about it for now. If I harvest anything, I will definitely make another video and post it. So, thanks for watching. Dennis out.